Good morning. Oh, wow.
New email.
Uh, just gonna let you look at it for a minute. That means I have email, of course. Uh, um, where do I start? I have so much going on, and really not much time to share the majority of the experiences or the ideas that's coming all afloat these days. Um, it is a 20 pound less day for one over a course of about 3 weeks getting ready for spring. I decided I'd go ahead and shed about 20. I said 35, I think, talking to my girl Sil. Much love, classmate. If you catch this when I do face it on our book. But you know, 35 is my goal. I'm at 20 now. I got some running to do. I got some more sit-ups to do. I got some more kickboxing to get ready for. You know, you have to get yourself ready. Then the spring season is coming. Serena, where are you, man? Damn, what we gonna do? I mean, of course, you could watch everybody else, but you know, I tend to like watching you. But nonetheless, stalker, no. But other than that, you know, it's all good. I really just wanted to say hello to all my loving fans. What's up, peace? Much love, much love, much love. You know, and hit off the World Wide Web and do something different. Maybe start working on my own webisode here or there. I'm sure a lot of people love Sex in the Country because, see, they don't know how the cosmopolitan country do it. You know, they mostly think that we don't have no smarts about us, but anything having to do with being multifaceted actually came from a southern perspective. We've been what? You know, we got Europeans here from Montgomery. We got Indian culture. You know, we got our own African culture. You know, we got our own black culture. You know, we got so many different ideas. Hell, I didn't know when I got here. I meet policemen that were from Trinidad, Tobago. I meet, you know, business owners that were from Africa. I meet people that were part of the legislature from other aspects of the worldwide uh, countries. So you never know what's going on here. And I'm glad to be home. I'm glad to be a part of Montgomery. There are so many different things going on in different aspects of what we call the South. And for all of us who know what I'm hollering about, we're talking about that dirty South. See, we're trying to make sure that we take the opportunity to make the two match, you know. Hey, I don't dress pepper chic for nothing. I know y'all be digging that all the time. Anyhow, see that? Yeah, that's all it takes right there. You know, a little beard shave, but hey, we letting it grow in. Bing Rames got me good, you know, with his little scene he did in the movie with that beard and those dreads. You know, I appreciated that, and you know, I'm the one to be able to morph, as if you want to call me that. You know, I do whatever I want to do. No, I'm not the lady off of X well, not Professor X, X-Men that start off purple, but ain't nothing here but black and lovely, baby. But nonetheless, you know, we trying to grow that beard and trying to get the mind right as we grow it and trying to make sure we do all the other aspects of community. Community is a big thing, people. We have completely forgotten about community. Have completely forgot about family. Everyone is taking the opportunity to be so unable to connect with just their neighbor. Trust me, I know about connecting with my neighbor, and I'm sure by now everybody knows that everybody, ATL, South Carolina, North Carolina, Montgomery, which is Alabama, but you know I had to say that twice because I am shouting out for home. Go War Eagles, mwah. That mother, excuse me, oops. That Cam man has been doing it like no other brother can. Good things always come from here. But nonetheless, you got Texas, you know, you got so many different places where we've completely forgotten about community. You know, completely forgotten about our culture. You know, our origination and personality comes from our own culture, not anyone else's. So when you're sitting on a desk, you know, when you're in your loving office on the corner overlooking downtown in whatever city you may be. You got to remember that that desk was put there for you by a forefather that came from a whole nother distinctive identity that you have to call your own. So I always suggest to people to learn your family history for one, so that you can keep your traditions alive, but also make sure you bring them up to date to where they have the reflection of the culture that we have here in 2011. Um, I like to make sure I send my family a hello. I hadn't seen any of y'all. I'm glad that I have the opportunity to still have a family. Some people don't know the origination of where it is they come from, who they belong to, or what aspect of life is comforting to them based on their surroundings and based on their environments and based on their family. I always know I'm good stock. I always know that there's always some money somewhere for me based on the fact that I am who I am. My great granddaddy, I call him because of my affiliation with the hip hop culture. And another shout out to all my brothers out there doing your thing, remaining in the hip hop culture, but being a professional as well, handling business, owning your own business, being self-employed, and doing all the things that you want to do. You get big ups from me. I don't necessarily have to worry about what O.G. Johnson wanted, because during the 20s and during the early 1900s, you didn't see many American black men sending their children off to college, especially to Tuskegee. So, I had to go for what I know. By the age of 35, I had all these things to hit me to make me understand that I have to represent for my family. If there's no doctors in your family, one of you out there take that into light and become that doctor, become that lawyer. Because, little JoJo ain't going to do what you did. And see, little JoJo going to get caught up in that game, wherever it is, coke, guns, anything and everything that goes along with the territory. Like, hey, I had a policeman when I was in Texas got in and marijuana, PCP, cocaine, heroin. You sitting there wondering, what? Okay, man, we are a prevalent family, and we're sitting here discussing things with you professionally. But you're going to go through every aspect of our car and try to arrest us for drugs because we look nice, because we have distinctive demeanors, and because we have a respectable rapport that allows us to listen. And that's another message for you out there, that you sisters in these offices, you brothers that are on these phones, you people that are out there that are awaiting some hostility as a form of make me respect you, you need to grow up. Because if you don't respect yourself, you can't expect respect from anybody else in the form of anguish and hostility. That's abuse, and that's very, very serious. That's a line of fire that creates something that you cannot even understand with yourself in the long run, because you become insensitive to the pain and anguish of just dealing with people. You want somebody to always abuse you? You got to be careful there. So when some people walk into the office, such as myself, a little ray of sunshine, blessed to say, hey, I'm not, you do the math, 19 years, from age of 19 to now cancer-free, but have to go back for a check, maybe have to go back and have surgery to have cancer polyps removed, and still striving. And we happen to be alive, and we happen to be a part of the universe because it's sustaining us for a greater purpose than what we can even relate to. When individuals such as that walk into your office, say hello, have a smile on their face, don't try to ruin it for them. Don't try to take away their happiness because you're miserable. You got them kids running around. You got a no good man at home. Your mama just don't understand what you're going through. Hey, you better get out there and learn how to make people understand. You better take the opportunity to do those things that could be beneficial to you. And finally, I've posted some comments online. I don't do Twitter too much. I'm trying to get into it. I'm also trying to learn to do me a blog and some other things. But the main thing I learned from my experience over the past, just say since 2003, maybe even starting at 2004, is that give a nigga a rope, they want to be a cowboy. That was said by the Who, that spiritual, nah, for real. That was related